Cassandra said, I was hoping to get help on my niche. I'm transitioning from a profession as an oncology nurse to a shamanic practitioner. Well, there's a swing. Recently found your stuff on niche, so had a think about it, and was thinking to work with healing professionals to help them on their healing journey. As a niche, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. My background for this as a nurse was that many healers tended to put others' needs first at the expense of their own. So I wanted to help change that narrative. Yeah. Well, Cassandra, welcome. Where are you based right now?
Say that again.
Where are you based?
Oh, I'm in Hillsborough, North Carolina, kind of Raleigh-Durham area.
North Kakalaki.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Good to have you here. Okay, so I think it's a clear niche. Yeah, it makes sense. What's your sense of why so many of these healers struggle with, even if they know I should take care of myself better, why do you think they don't?
So for me, this kind of comes from my own personal journey. And I would say it starts from like childhood for me anyway, with like having emotionally kind of unavailable parents and this sort of kind of looking for something outside of myself or looking for something to fix, on the outside versus going inside. So I kind of want, so my business is called The Spirit Within, and it's kind of about diving in so that you can kind of connect with yourself, connect to something higher, connect with nature in order to kind of express your own like gift of service in like a clear and balanced and heart-centered way.
Yeah.
But it seems like a lot. Like I'm like, is it too much of a picture for me to like present it seemed like a little bit of a lot, like trying to get all those kind of parts condensed into a niche sort of thing. So
It could be. The fact that you use the word picture, right on point. So I'm going to put a link here. You'll see it in response to your comment. So this is the puttering prep work. So this is the work I have people do or ask them to do before they do a puttering session with me. And it's kind of around the niche, the ideal client stuff. Some of my favorite exercises put into one.
okay.
So I would recommend diving into that primarily. Um, the thing that trips me up is how does your history as an oncology nurse set you up to help other holistic healers? Like, what do you see as the connection there?
Well, the other aspect of that is that after I graduated nursing school, I actually went to graduate school for acupuncture. So I have like an acupuncture master's degree, but I didn't end up going into that. I didn't have like the confidence or um, it just wasn't like the time for me at that time. But now, like I've always wanted to go into holistic healing, um, is kind of what it boils down to. So,
Yeah. Okay. Um, well, this is one of those things I would delve into those exercises and I would just try. I mean, the main thing is finding what is that point, where it's okay, this has to change now. I need help for a lot of these healers. Yeah, one way I could see weaving the oncology piece in is, probably what you saw in nursing is also the burning out and the overgiving and the
yeah, so burnout was one of the main things, like my thought forms, because I mean, I think whether people are in oncology or not oncology, there's just this sort of aspect of burnout, that kind of goes along with it.
yeah, exactly. So I would name that. I would bring that really strongly forward. And it just for anyone else who's working with people around burnout, well, selling prevention doesn't work. That just has to be, so selling burnout prevention, yeah, nobody buys it because they think they're invincible until they burn out once or twice. So, in this case, the headline is not want to stop yourself from burning out as a healer. It's, hey, have you burned out a few times already? And my guess is for some of them, they're at that choice point of, I want to keep being a healer, but I can't seem to do it without burning out. So I either quit being a healer, and that's miserable, or I keep going and I burn out again. That's miserable. So one of the questions I highly recommend everyone think about for your people, because it's often true, is where do your people feel torn? For example, my people feel torn if I'm either ethical in marketing or I'm effective, and I have to choose. In this case, right, I overgive as a healer and I burn out, or I stop doing this work and now I'm unfulfilled. So I got to choose between just total boredom and lack of fulfillment or burnout. And what kind of choice is that?
Mhm.
So for your people, they probably also feel split between this binary that they haven't been able to resolve. So that's kind of the angle I would take, but I would dig into that work. And I think you'll be a step further. And then if you can come back to another one of these free First Thursdays, please feel free and we can take a look at what you came up with.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.